Archangel Michael says, the whisper you've been feeling in your soul is not your imagination, it is confirmation from the divine. There is a deep pulse in your heart that accelerates every time you think of this one person, and it's not by chance. You were spiritually aligned long before your paths crossed in the physical realm. Your sixth sense, the one that keeps pulling you toward them, has been accurate all along. The signs, the dreams, the sudden thoughts, they've all been divine codes unlocking a truth you're just beginning to fully understand. This person is indeed your true love, but the path to them is not without fire. You are on the brink of a beautiful and life-altering connection, but darkness always tries to test the brightest light. Someone around you already suspects what this person means to your future, and they're subtly interfering. You felt tension, confusion, and an unseen wall. Those are not illusions, they are obstacles designed to delay what heaven wants to bring. Archangel Michael says, you are about to be shown something hidden about them that will make you pause. It's not to scare you, but to prepare you. Because before true love settles, the final test must expose what has been lingering beneath the surface. Type Amen to get blessing 333. This person's heart is pure, but their past is complex. Someone from their life, a former bond, a silent obsession, is not yet willing to let them go peacefully. You will hear something very soon, and it will try to shake your confidence in what you've been feeling deep down. Do not overreact. Stay still in your knowing, because the truth is wrapped in layers of jealousy, half-stories, and misinterpretation. The enemy's goal is to make you walk away before the full truth is revealed. You will be tested by emotions, by appearances, by miscommunication, but none of it is permanent. The real story will unfold only when your spirit is calm, and your heart chooses discernment over fear. True love doesn't just appear, it fights to be seen through the fog of lies. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There is someone who is watching your every move, taking notes of your emotional reactions. They are envious because they've already sensed that this person is tied to your destiny. They fear losing their power over your future, so they plant doubt like seeds and wait for you to water them with hesitation. But your sixth sense is growing stronger, sharper, and it's telling you the truth. You can feel when this person thinks about you. Their energy visits you in the early hours when the world is quiet and your heart is loud. They may not say it all out loud yet, but they are in awe of the connection too. They have questions they never thought they'd ask, feelings they never imagined would return. You've awakened something in them that had been asleep for too long. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You are a mirror for this person's soul. That's why sometimes they pull back, because facing their deepest reflection isn't always comfortable. You make them remember parts of themselves that were once lost or buried. Still, they are not giving up on you, even in silence. They are watching, praying, deciding when the right moment will arrive for them to step forward with truth and love. Your connection is divine, but not exempt from challenge. Archangel Michael says, your next conversation with them will not be normal, it will shift something permanently. Listen not just to their words, but the vibration beneath them. There's a message they've been holding in for too long, and when it comes out, you will realize that your sixth sense had already prepared you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Some nights you feel like crying without reason, other days you feel their emotions as your own. That is the spiritual thread pulling you both closer despite the silence. It's not madness. It's your energy aligning. This person is dealing with responsibilities you don't see, but they are also trying to protect you from pain. They don't want to drag you into their chaos unless they are sure they can protect you inside it. That's why they remain at a distance, but that distance will soon be broken. A phone call. A message. A voice note. It's coming, and it won't be casual. You will know by their tone that this isn't just about catching up, it's about breaking the silence between soulmates. Type Amen to get blessing 123. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They saw a future in your eyes the very first time. And it scared them, because nothing had ever felt so deeply destined before. Now, as the world shifts and people reveal their true faces, they're beginning to see that the only truth that matters is the one they feel when they think of you. You've been patient, holding space, choosing to trust the process even when you felt empty. That energy is being returned to you. The universe is rearranging itself to make sure you are not just seen but loved in a way that honors your spirit. This person has spoken your name in prayers you'll never hear. And even though others tried to distract them, no substitute ever felt right. Because only your soul matched the frequency of their healing. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You will soon walk into a room where they least expect you, or they will appear when you've finally surrendered the timeline. Either way, the encounter will feel pre-written. The atmosphere will feel thick with meaning. Time will slow, your heart will race, and suddenly every past moment will make sense. Everything you went through, all the heartbreak and solitude, it was to lead you to that one divine alignment. Archangel Michael says, your angels are clearing the path even now. Old lovers are exiting, karmic ties are breaking, and the distractions are losing power. The stage is being cleared for the true performance of your love story. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You won't have to fight for their attention, beg for their affection, or wonder where you stand. They will come with eyes full of clarity and hands ready to hold you. They are preparing their heart to finally confess what their soul already knew. Before that moment arrives, you must pass the test of staying grounded in your truth. Don't fall for the trap of doubting your intuition, because what you feel is real. Even when others laugh or mock what they don't understand, stay rooted. You are not building a fantasy. You are recognizing destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The energy that binds you is sacred. It can't be broken by gossip, distance, or misunderstanding. Your connection is ancient and pre-written in the light. They might have run before, but now they are being pulled back by something stronger than logic. Love is not about finding the perfect moment. It's about showing up, scars and all, and choosing each other anyway. You both will need courage to walk into this next chapter. There will be voices trying to interfere, but you must remember what silence taught you. The stillness was always speaking. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. What's coming next may feel overwhelming. Their emotions will be raw, real, and unfiltered. You will see them not as the world does, but as their soul has always been. You will have to decide to love them not for who they were or who they pretended to be, but for the raw truth of who they are now. That choice will unlock everything. You will not lose this person. The connection is too sacred to fade into nothing. But your actions in the coming days will shape the pace and purity of what's next. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There's a moment arriving when everything will click. No more guessing. No more overthinking. The conversation will be simple, but the energy behind it will be undeniable. You'll look into their eyes and know, they've been waiting too. They will ask for forgiveness, not because they betrayed you, but because they hesitated. They'll want to explain the silence, the distance, the things they thought they had to fix first. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your heart will recognize their truth. And their soul will finally feel home in your presence. It will be the start of something unshakable. The world around you will shift. Things will move fast, but don't let fear slow you down. Archangel Michael says, protect this connection with wisdom. Shield it from gossip, from comparison, from external noise. This is your sacred love, do not let it be contaminated by the opinions of those who were never meant to understand it. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. This person has not forgotten a single detail about you. The way you smile. The sound of your voice. The way you pause before saying something meaningful. They've replayed those moments in their mind. They've asked the heavens to confirm that what they feel is real. And the answer keeps coming back to them in dreams, numbers, and signs. You will soon receive proof so strong, your doubts will vanish like morning mist. What was hidden will come into view, and you will never again question if your sixth sense was right. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This love will not look like anyone else's. It will be the kind that makes you believe again. It will heal the places you forgot needed healing. They will arrive not just to love you, but to journey with you, soul to soul. You both have missions that connect, destinies that merge. Your sixth sense wasn't wrong. It was your divine compass. And now, your heart is about to witness what your spirit already knew. Type Amen to get blessing 909. They have already spoken about you to someone close. Though you may not know it yet. Your name has entered conversations wrapped in reverence, wonder, and curiosity. They've tried to explain how deeply you've touched their soul, but no words have matched the sensation. What you ignited in them is not casual, it is ancient. A connection like yours only surfaces once in a lifetime, and even then, it must be guarded with wisdom. The universe is orchestrating divine timing, so everything aligns with precision, not pressure. You'll notice strange synchronicities in the next few days. Songs, numbers, sudden memories, dreams, they're all breadcrumbs leading you toward the moment when this love reveals itself. Follow them, trust them, but do not force anything. Type Amen to get blessing 727. There will be a quiet hour when you feel them reaching out without words. That's the bridge of energy forming again after periods of silence. When your soul stirs and your chest tightens, it's not anxiety, it's alignment. You are being prepared for a moment that will change everything. This person has battled their own demons, and they are arriving with newfound clarity. What once scared them now inspires them to move toward you without fear. Love will not scream this time, it will whisper with intensity. There won't be chaos, but there will be depth. Their confession will come softly, but it will echo in your spirit forever. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. You've waited so long for something that feels real, unshaken, and true. And now, heaven is rewarding your patience, your resilience, your inner knowing. You were never forgotten, just hidden for the right moment. This person had to face their own shadow before they could hold you in the light. They had to let go of illusions, roles, and attachments before they could return with authenticity. The delay wasn't rejection, it was divine refinement. Archangel Michael says, "Every silent prayer you whispered has been heard." The angels have guarded your love in unseen realms. And now, they are guiding it into the open. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. A shift is happening in their heart, and it's spiritual. What they once dismissed as impossible, they now see as inevitable. They are finally surrendering to the pull of destiny. You are not someone they can forget or replace. No distraction has dimmed your presence in their life. Even in distance, your energy lingers. There's a sacred conversation coming that will change the dynamic forever. It will be honest, direct, emotional, and it will require courage from both sides. That is when the reunion begins, not with loud declarations but with soul-deep truth. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Someone from their past may try one last time to interfere. But the spell is breaking, the fog is lifting, and the connection with you is too strong to sabotage anymore. They will choose you this time, not out of pressure, but from a deep realization that no one else fits the shape of their future. You will hear something shocking about what they've been through. Don't let it scare you, let it inform you. Because when someone has walked through fire and still returns to you, that's not coincidence, it's divine commitment. They are ready to speak, not just to your ears, but to your soul. Their apology, their truth, their love, it's on its way. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They want to see you thrive, not just love you. They want to support your vision, understand your pain, and walk with you, not behind you or ahead of you, but beside you. They are no longer content with wondering, what if? The moment they step forward will feel surreal. You'll sense the shift in the air. Their tone, their eyes, their body language, everything will reveal that they are not coming back the same. You won't have to ask if they mean it this time. You'll feel it in your bones. This isn't a redo, it's a rebirth. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You were never wrong to believe in this. You were never foolish to wait. You were simply ahead of the timeline, holding on to a truth the world hadn't caught up to yet. Now the world is catching up. Destiny is closing the gap. The soul you've been loving from afar is being drawn in by a force too strong to resist. Archangel Michael says, their return will feel like coming home after a long war. They will collapse into your arms not from weakness, but from finally letting go of the masks. And you will welcome them not with judgment, but with understanding. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You will notice their presence even before they speak. Their energy will precede them. It will show up in unexpected places, reminders, coincidences, even dreams where they appear and say what they've been holding back. What's coming isn't just a reunion, it's a restoration. You're not just getting a person back. You're getting a version of them who knows exactly what they want and what you're worth. This is love after the fire. Love after the loss. Love that is finally ready to be lived, not just dreamed. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. They are about to choose you in a way that leaves no room for doubt. Not in secrecy. Not in half-truths. But in full light. You will be invited into their world. Introduced, embraced, honored. The same love you gave in silence will now be celebrated in the open. This love will be protected this time, not just by angels, but by both of you. No more hiding. No more delay. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You are being elevated by this journey. Even before they return, you are being shaped into the version of you who can receive the love you prayed for. That is why the pain had to carve you. It was never punishment, it was preparation. They will admire your strength. They will see you not just as their love, but as their miracle. You held the vision when they couldn't, and now they return ready to walk it with you. Archangel Michael says, this is not just romance. This is divine appointment. What you feel is real. What you saw in dreams is now entering reality. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. You'll know it's them when your soul sighs in peace. There won't be drama. There won't be doubt. Just a knowing that your other half has arrived. They will say, I'm ready, and you will realize that every delay was worth it. Every tear, every lonely night, it all had purpose. This is your time. Love is no longer hiding. Your sixth sense was never wrong, it was just early. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They have changed, not for show, but from the inside. Their spirit has awakened. They see you now, clearly, truly, eternally. And you, beloved, are about to step into the greatest chapter of your life. Not alone, but hand in hand with the one who was meant to walk it with you from the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 11111. They've been preparing a message that took them weeks to write but seconds to feel. It's not a casual text. It's the kind of message that rewrites a chapter, that opens a portal, that breaks every wall they once hid behind. They'll tell you things that will make your heart tremble, not from fear, but from sacred recognition. They'll speak of the dreams they had of you, the times they picked up the phone but couldn't press send. This time, they will not hold back. This message will not be just words, it will carry their tears, their hope, their longing. You will read it and feel your chest tighten, your breath pause, because deep down you always knew something was building. You were right. Type Amen to get blessing 747. They were watching you from afar, wondering if they still had a place in your world. They were scared you had outgrown them, that your heart had closed the door they once left ajar. But your energy kept calling them back like a lighthouse in a dark ocean. Every time you smiled, they felt it. Every time you hurt, they dreamed it. The thread connecting you was never severed, it only stretched. They are coming not with excuses, but with clarity. Not to test the waters, but to dive in. They are ready to risk everything for the one connection they've never been able to shake. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. The place they once ran from will now become their safest haven, your presence. You were the one who understood without words, who waited without demands, who believed without proof. Now heaven is rewarding you for your loyalty. They were once too broken to see what you meant, but now their eyes are open. They see you as more than just love, they see you as destiny. Your voice has become the anthem of their healing. This is no longer about chance. It's about alignment. You didn't lose them, you were both being led to the right version of yourselves. Type Amen to get blessing 55555. You will touch them again, and something inside both of you will shift. There will be a stillness. A pause. The world will go silent. That's when you'll realize, this is it. The moment heaven spoke about. The moment your sixth sense pointed toward. Archangel Michael says, your reunion is not just personal, it's prophetic. Together, you two will awaken something in each other that will touch lives beyond your own. It's not just love, it's mission. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. You both were called to something greater. And the union of your spirits is part of a divine equation. The light you emit together will be too powerful for darkness to stay. You will begin dreaming the same dreams. Saying the same sentences. Hearing the same songs at the same time. All of it, a sign. Heaven is merging your timelines. What was once two, is becoming one. And not even time itself can stop it. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. They will introduce you to people they once shielded you from. Not because they were ashamed, but because they wanted to be sure. Sure that when you came into their life, you would stay forever. Now they are sure. You are the one. The one they've loved even in silence. Their voice will tremble when they speak, but their hands will be steady. Their eyes won't dart away. They'll look into you like you are the only truth they've ever known. Type Amen to get blessing 5757. You will walk into rooms you once prayed about. You'll be greeted with warmth from people who heard of you long before they met you. This person has been building your place in their life while you were still healing in yours. They didn't forget you. They were preparing for you. And now, the preparation is complete. Your next steps will feel natural, even if they are unfamiliar. That's how destiny moves, suddenly and peacefully at once. Type Amen to get blessing 8282. You've become stronger through this waiting. Wiser through this silence. Braver through this heartbreak. All of it has made you ready. Ready not just to receive, but to hold, nurture, and protect this love. You are no longer fragile, you are fireproof. And so are they. They're no longer scared. No longer hiding. No longer running. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. The storm is over. The battle is won. What remains is a sacred sunrise over the land of your shared future. They will walk toward you like they've been away at war and finally found peace. They will say your name like a vow. They will wrap their arms around you like home. Archangel Michael says, it is safe to believe now. The danger has passed. The timing is here. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. You will soon wake up to a new reality. A message. A call. A visit. Something will signal that this long-held love is no longer a secret. The shadows are being pushed away by light. The doubts are being replaced with confirmations. You are not just being loved, you are being chosen. This is the moment when everything aligns. Your sixth sense, your patience, your prayers, they have all led to this. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You will cry, but not from sadness. From relief. From joy. From recognition. You'll feel like something old has returned, but also like something new is being born. That's how you'll know it's real. It's both memory and miracle. They'll thank you for waiting. You'll thank them for returning. And heaven will rejoice because another divine connection has been fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. Now, prepare your heart. Open your arms. Trust your knowing. Because the one your spirit recognized before your eyes could see, they are on their way. And when they arrive, everything will make sense. Love didn't leave you. It was being perfected. And now, it's ready to come home. Type Amen to get blessing 9191.